hello, you're right. I thought I'd just do some random set using some Glitterbell product because I was going through my drawer organising it. I thought I'd use all of these. I will link them in the description box below. I thought I'd just play about really, and then as I was doing it I was like, oh, it's a bit like, I mean, to be honest, it's like blues. It's like cold colours. And I know it's not like the weather's that great, and it's more like a winter colour, like the winter set, but I just thought I'd do it because I don't usually do them. So here I am doing my nail bed. I'm not very good at doing these smile line things, but the more I practice the better I will become. I just put a little thin layer down and made a base for my smile line. Hopefully it looks alright in the end. I use Peachy Bell cover, I believe. I need to get some more of that because it's my favourite colour. So how's everyone doing? How you all been doing? Oh, if you heard that, I'm sorry, that was my tongue. Because I'm on holiday, wow, I just thought I'd make some videos. I'm actually now funnily enough, I don't usually make my videos until maybe 9:30 at night, maybe 10 o'clock, only because my husband works nights, and I'm just going in with a second bead, just making sure my cuticle's alright and giving it another coat. And he doesn't like the smell of acrylic, so I don't do acrylic nails. I don't really video nails while he's around because he just doesn't like it. So at the moment I've made this set of nails and it's daytime, it's actually light outside. I will put this up once I've finished editing it and everything, just because why not. I did a set, I put up my gold set, but I don't know, 4 days ago. I really should go on. I should really be a bit more consistent with my things. I try to be, but I get so lazy and I can't be bothered, and I shouldn't think that way. I should just do it properly, right? So on this middle finger, it's just going to be a full cover of Peach Bell because why not? I can't even remember what I put on it now because I put it away. Let me get it out and have a look. Oh yeah, I marbled it. It was shit. I done a marble. I mean, to be honest, my application wasn't pretty. I do show you what they all look like from the side when I've finished, before I file them and everything, just to show you how ugly they really look. So I'm just giving this just a cover, just a light cover really. And I'm like, what am I going to do with this nail? I just literally just threw the set together. I seem to do quite well when I just throw a set together than I do if I try and copy someone's set. I don't know, a lot of people I see have copied other people's set, but I feel a bit of a way about it, like plagiarism, do you know what I mean? I just feel a bit of a way, and I think, oh, people think you ain't got enough imagination. No, I ain't. My imagination went when the menopause hit. So yeah, I don't have a lot of imagination. I'll be the first to admit it. It's the way it is, baby. Right, what am I doing? Oh yeah, so on the index finger I thought I'd try an ombre. So this is called Snow Sparkle, I believe, from Glitterbells. I will get, all my powders are always Glitterbells. I will get a link in the description box below to all the products that I used, obviously. I just thought I'd try it because I don't really do much ombres. And because I'd already pulled these colours out, I was just like, carry on, Mish, just carry on, just do it. So I'm hoping that they turn out alright. I don't know if I'm too far away from the, because some people are a bit closer when they do like recording. I find it difficult like to get too close because then I get out of shot, but then I don't know if this distance can you really see. I tried to make sure the back of that nail is blended, like flattened out quite well, so that when I do my blue, I was having a problem picking up the blue. I kept on picking up a tiny little bead and I'm like, why? Stop picking up little beads, man. Look, see, I kept on wiping it. I was not happy. If you pick up a bead and you're not happy, just wipe it away. Don't try and use it, just get rid of it. So here we go. I can't see, but so I put the blue down, but I put down the tiniest little bit just to make a wash. And then what I do is I just try and infill that blue a bit. I made it a bit watery so that I can brush it down. You'll see on the little finger how pigmented this stuff is. You need really just the tiniest amount. You don't need a lot, but I'm trying to get the blend quite well. I got too much on the white, so what I did with one brush full of monomer, I just wiped it off a bit just to smooth it out, just to make so you can see the white a bit better. That's all really. Let's have a look at those. Yeah, I did. So once I'd done that and I was happy with it, I just went in with a bit more blue, made sure there was enough to cover it, just so that, you know, it didn't look odd. So I'm like, what do I do now? Alright, what am I going to do on the pinky? I'm just going to get a whole bit of blue and blob it on. So look, I've got a tiny little bit of blue. And with the wet brush, I just pulled it all down. See, and it's virtually covered that whole nail, but I weren't sure what I was going to do. So I just wanted to cover the whole nail really in blue, just to make sure it was covered. That's what I'm saying. I just went along and I just done this set. I didn't think about it. I just done it. Did I file my smile line? I don't know yet. Nope, I didn't. Oh, here we go. So I thought, what am I going to do on this finger? I'll just do a marble. Now my marbling didn't turn out that great. Yeah, it didn't turn out great at all, to be honest with you. In the end result, I mean, to be honest with you, my application's not pretty, but I do feel that at the end result I can make it look pretty. So my marbling's not that great. I've got to do a lot more practicing. You know, you're never going to be brilliant at anything first time, right? So you just put your colours down, make sure they're a bit wet so they run, and then when you finish putting your colours down, just clean your brush off and make sure you're at some point and just drag the point through the tip of that colour. I'm just going from right down to left, because I suppose that's the way it is. Added a bit more colour at the bottom, and then I needed to realise around the top I missed some, so I added a bit of blue, and I added a bit too much blue and it got on the skin, so don't put it on the skin, just add a tiny amount. And then I've got a little bit of white, and I just went down the sides. That's what I actually wanted to do with the blue, but it didn't happen that way. Numpty. I sound so serious and I don't know why. So that is them, I think. Oh no, now I'm gonna, I think, oh yeah, so I'll get a bit of the blue Ocean Crush. So the crushes are absolutely beautiful. You'll see when they get, like, you'll see at the end. You'll see at the end. So I've just got a little bit of Ocean Crush, and I just put it on that middle finger. And I thought, what am I going to do with this pinky? I'll just get a load of Ocean Crush and I'll just smother it. So look, it was a little tiny bit, and look how far that went, and that was the smallest piece ever. Oh, and I didn't dip my brush back in the monomer, because my brush was quite full of monomer. I just picked up what was in the brush. Alright, what am I doing now? Oh yeah, so on my index finger, I thought, oh, we just put a bit of like this crush on there. Maybe I didn't use enough Ocean Crush. Maybe I should have used a bit more. This is Sea Crush, I think, or Sea Foam Crush, something like that. I will link it all. Don't worry, I'll get it all right at the end. Yeah, I just thought I'd just cover that bit. Right, so now I've filed around my smile line. Now I'm just gonna, just add a little bit more monomer. Alright, and then what I do is I just get a little tiny piece of white. I should have zoomed in for this, but I didn't. Took off as much liquid as I could, and then went up one side and just blended that white down, so that one side of the nail was white and the other side of the nail was going to be blue. And then I've got a little bit of blue, and I just done that as well. I find that easier to do it that way, just like tiny little bits, and just go up the wing, because then, you know, when I finished, I thought I could have done with a bit more blue, but I wanted them to sort of melt together, like liquidly melt in together, like, you know, like liquidy melt. So what am I doing now? I don't know, I can't see. I'm just tidying up the wings, I think, and just making sure that there's enough colour so that when I do finish putting on the glitter, you can see. So I think I've got the Sea Foam Crush for the white side, which looks really pretty, I must add, over that sparkle, because you all like a little bit of sparkle. And then I've got a big blob of blue, and I dipped it out and cleaned it off. And then I put that down the blue side and just sort of blended them together, and that's them done. So do you see me top like coating them? Oh yeah, so I'll get some, am I happy? Nope, I'm not happy, because there's hardly any powder in here, and I'm trying to tip the container. It was really difficult to do, really awkward angle. So I just put a bead on the cuticle, brush it, make sure you just smooth it out to the back of your cuticle and down the side of your fingers, and then you just gently just drag it down. Don't like splat it down. Just gently drag the top of your acrylic down because you're trying to build your apex out of that, right? Because you've not put no strength in it because you've just done colours on the nail. If you do colours on an actual natural nail, always put a clear coat of acrylic down, just the thinnest piece, so that when you file off that colour, you've got something to file back to. You're not going to file and hit your client's nail, actual real nail. Look, see, I'm trying to, I don't know, I do show you what they look like after, like the different silly heights. I wanted to put in a bit more and try and get a reasonable good height to this, because I don't usually put apex in with my, you'll see on my little finger, I don't usually put an apex in on my thing's hand, because like I say, it's a way, I feel it's a waste of product and I don't need to put the apex in. I did put a bit of an apex in. Right, so now for this lovely marble that turned out to be a complete mess. The tip was too thick. I bled off some liquid and it fell off, so I've done it again. I can't see. I've got to do some more stuff. I keep saying that, don't I? Yeah, I keep talking absolute doo-doo. Do more stuff, Michelle, do more stuff. I'll tell you what I've got coming. Can't wait for it to come. It's not going to come till about August. So I saw a YouTuber called Isabel May Nails, and she was doing an Amazon haul, and she got this light box, and you plug it in with the USB lead and you get different colour background, like drops off of it. And I thought, I want one of those, because then I can put a thing in it on a stand and then I can show you these nails. So I really hope that's going to be good when it comes. Obviously we're going to be using it. I'll show you how it goes, but yeah, I can't wait, because I can't have a permanent setup for my video cam, well, for my phone and my light and everything else, so I have to take it out, do it, and then put it all away, because I haven't really got the space for it to go. So I just try my best what I can do. That's why some of the videos I go out of shot. Sorry, I'm filling up my kettle because I'm going to have coffee. Go out of shot. Some of them are too close, some of them are too far away. I feel this one's a bit too far away, but once I get a perfect setup, I'll be happy. Right, my little ring finger. So what I do is I dip my brush in the liquid, dip it in the powder, and then what I do is I bleed a bit of that liquid off, because then I go over the tip of the smile line and then I blend it back to the wings on each side. I find that for me is the easiest way for me to apply, and go up the side wings and make sure that there's enough clear liquid, clear cover. What do you call it? Clear acrylic. Sorry, mine's smashed up and bad. To cover the wings, and then you'll be alright. And then what I do is I make sure I come down the tip of the nail and it's fine. Alright, I don't even know what I've done then. I think I did build an apex, I'm not sure. So this is what I do with usually with my nails. So I put a piece on once I've made them, and then I'll just put a little bit of clear coat on, just to make sure that there's enough to cover the design that I've made. Only because of my videos and my photos. If I was doing this on an actual person, it'd have a proper apex and everything. The structure would be there. But yeah, be very careful. So do I show you? Yeah, so now here, see, it shows you, like, I've got nothing on my little finger. I've got that lump on my smile line. My middle finger and my index finger weren't that great, but you know. So do I show you now after I've filed them? Let me see. Yes, I do. I think I do. I don't know. I was supposed to have shown you, but I didn't. Duh. So I thought with that ring finger I'll put a few gems on, just so that, you know, it looks a bit boring. Jazz it up a bit, make it a bit jazzled. So I'll just get my gems. I need to get some more of these like crystals. I've got to find somewhere that does them reasonable, because I do buy my Swarovskis from Blue Streaks, but I need to buy my gems. I usually get them from Nail Sugar, but to be honest, I don't actually know if they've got any. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Why have I got capital letters on my thing? Check out now, closed until Tuesday, 4th of July. No, that's not what I wanted now. Right? So I'm just basically bunging it on. I don't know what else I'm doing really. I'm just flinging it on. I'm not very good at, I haven't got none at the moment. I'm not very good at gem placement. So this is why I want rhinestones, because then I can practice. I've got some real cheap plastic ones that I bought. And at first, when I first started doing nails, I used to think they were the bomb. I just think they were brilliant. And I'll tell you something, they are really good for practicing and for bits and pieces you want to do. But for me personally, I wouldn't wear them because I just won't wear them. I probably would have worn them at the very beginning when I was doing nails, thinking I was like, you know, the bee's knees. But I wouldn't wear them now. I'll use them for other things. I don't even use them on my nail art because I don't like them. They're that cheap looking. You know, you do a nice set of nails and then you stick something cheap on it. It just makes the set look cheap. So I would rather use rhinestones as opposed to the cheap gems that you can get off of the internet. You know, the real cheap plasticky ones that you'd probably use for bedazzling something up. I weren't sure what I was doing, and then once I realised what I was doing and I baked them and everything else, I realised I put a small gem where I shouldn't have, or a medium-sized gem where I shouldn't have, but it is what it is, right? And I've got to get some more different colours. Other like AB crystals or something. Rhinestones. So a cup of coffee. Oh. So I'm just piddling about really, just making sure that my gem placement is where I need it or where I want it. I am messing about a bit. I weren't sure what I was doing. I was just doing it as you do, going along, trying to make sure it looks good. Fiddling about. Now this has all been sped up, so can you imagine how slow I was going? Like, oh, really slow. But do I show you top coating? I don't even remember if I show you top coating the nails. See, it doesn't give you a timer on here, so you don't know how far you are into your video. Alright, okay, so I'm top coating, so now I'm showing you the top coat. See, they don't look too bad now. They've been filed and buffed and cleaned and everything, but did I show you that, like, seafoam crush? I don't know. Let me see. No, I'm going to do the gem one last. Oh, I showed you the ocean crush a little bit on that finger. You can't see it very well. You'll see it better later on in the video, like the picture. But to be honest, it weren't too bad, right? It's like a Frozen inspired set. I think that's what I'm going to call it, a Frozen inspired set. Because I watched Frozen 2 the other day and I really enjoyed it. I should have zoomed in on this. So when you're putting crystal, rhinestones or Swarovskis, whatever you put on your finger, always brush up to that gem. Don't ever brush over it because you will make the gem lose its shine, its look and everything. Even if you're using cheap ass gems. If you're using cheap gems, be in a good place and just put the, even with cheap gems, just butt up to it. Don't go over it with a top coat or anything, just butt up to it. And this is them finished. See, they don't look too bad now, right? They look really nice. Look, see? Oh yeah, I do show you. So my apex is not too bad now. That's too thick. That one's not too bad. Look, you can see where I've tidied it up in my flat one. But that's it. I was quite happy with that set. Let me know what you think. My Frozen inspired set. Whoops. And I shall hopefully see you in another video. You all take care. Bye.